Hello again. Welcome back once again. If you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to the channel, and what a video to step in on. But welcome aboard. Okay, so a couple pieces right quick first. Okay, I'm going to need to adjust that. There, now I can keep the reflection off my glasses a little bit better. Alright, so in the title I promised an update and description of me being an arsehole. I'll probably just show the story again. Screw it. Reflection is reflection. So be it. So, update. As many of you already know, back in early March, beginning of March 3rd, I got fired from the company I worked for, out of the department I built from the ground up. That was originally the original beta tester for. And a bunch of BS and chaotic crap went down. Now, as is commonly the case, especially for someone older, it has been hard finding another job, another source of employment. And recently there was a job fair. I was given tip that it was going on, and it's like, I'll show up, why not? It's not the usual thing, you know, the whole modern thing is, oh, you send in your application, you submit resumes to companies digitally, you conduct online interviews. This was an old-fashioned in-person thing. Wife went with me, we both walked in, didn't even take a resume. Did not take any supporting documents, just my wallet, wallet dressed kind of nice, we both walked in, take a look around. Long story short, hit it off really well with the interviewers, hit it off well with the HR second stage interviewer who was available, hit it off with the general manager, and even got forwarded over the course of a couple days to the regional manager. And while working in this, long story short, we both got offered positions. We both got offered jobs with the same company. So, yeah. That's going to be interesting. So we're both going back to work. My schedule is going to be changing. They are both full-time positions with full benefits. Medical, dental, vision. There's a company-provided life insurance plan, especially with what I'm going to be doing. My wife is working in a different department. I spent 9 years rebuilding myself, building a new career field, working with individuals with special needs. And I have been hired back, not giving details on the company, but I've been hired back to corporate and VIP security. Yeah, something I thought I'd left behind, the kind of trainings and everything I left behind. That's what they wanted. And they wanted older. Someone who's not the hothead, going to be charging in and possibly making issues worse, but actually thinking of how to resolve it, how to get through things smartly, rather than me young, me strong, me take care of. With that, with my new regular job hours, which I have regular job hours where I'm going to be maintaining basic day-to-day paycheck, and then special events, VIP, that kind of stuff. So that's going to be interesting. I'm actually going to have a couple of weeks where I will be gone, because I'm going to have to go to another facility somewhere else and recertify in not just security, but armed security, firearms use, non-lethal force, non-lethal application methods such as tasers, pepper balls, stuff like that. Wish me luck. There's no obstacle course requirement, so I'm good. Ow. So that's kind of letting you know there may be some hiccups and glitches to the channel. If recorder's pretty reliable. I've got a lot of built-up footage. Some of the other stuff, though, not so much. So there may only be 1 or 2 videos a week due to the fact that I may not even actually be around. And I'll have done a half dozen videos or so and post up, going out a couple of weeks worth. What I can get done, I'll get done. I'm not hanging it up. I'm not stepping away. It's just life's going to be busy. Thanks for your understanding. Man, my hair is just anyway. Yeah, I'm a little brain frazzled, a little distracted. Things are going a bit crazy. And they did my background check, and it took about 3 times longer than my wife's. But then again, I knew that because as an officer was one of the things that I did. I had a top secret security clearance. I already know. With that, with some of the things I did, I already knew from when they ran my background check for coaching, Little League soccer and stuff. I got an FBI file. With some of the things I was trained in, qualified in, and had that clearance for previously. And they finally got that back. So, things are on the move. I'm mumbling, I'm rambling. I'm not mumbling, but I am rambling. But, want to let you know, give you a heads up, and hey, yep, I may miss some video days. My apologies. And I won't be providing a lot of details on work. That's... sorry. Now, on the fun side, right after, pretty much, I got terminated, fired from my previous position, which, by the way, they tried to block unemployment, took it to court. They had no evidence. There was nothing. They had nothing, not even an actual complaint that they could present, show for any reason for firing me. Pretty much last year, new director was brought in a year and a half ago, and over that time, I was one of the last ones to go. They cleaned out my entire original department. All new hires, all new people brought in by her. Shoot, my lead technician, they fired him for apparently complaining to clients about having a rat on the team type thing. Thing is, saw the evidence for his. And the days they submitted that he supposedly did it, he was on the schedule, but he called out sick. He was out sick for the better part of a week. He wasn't even there. I was on those shifts. And the days they claimed he did it, he wasn't even at the office. Wasn't present. Flat out lies. So there's that. Now, I also titled and promised to share how I was an arse. That's what I was getting to. Car basically died. SUV I've been driving for years, taking care of, just started having problems with the oil lifter. Apparently, possibly caused some camshaft damage and other issues going on. Had to get a new car. We managed to find, though, one of my wife's 2 dream cars. She's got two vehicles that she's always dreamed of having, one or the other, or both. One is a hearse. Didn't find that. Happy I didn't find that. Yeah, driving a hearse. Yeah, I'll pass. The other one is a truck. Pickup truck. We found a Dodge Ram. Hemi. This is 2013, but only had 62,000 miles. Everything checked out. Beautiful shape. Bed liner. Bed cover. And at the top end of the price range we were looking at, but in our price range. So we got it. Now, here's where things get funny. To keep the local meth heads and such from stealing the radio antennas at night when the dealership's closed, they take them off and store them inside. We picked up the truck, we were driving around, and the radio kept cutting out. It's like, what the heck is going on? And I noticed they forgot to put the radio antenna back on. That was on a Saturday. We couldn't really get in until the next Monday. But we go in. I didn't plan it ahead of time. It was off the cuff. Just spun it. I go in, where's my guy? Where's my dealer? Where's my guy? He's on site. We'll get him in here. Is there a problem? I just need to talk to him. Okay, sir. I call him up. Takes a few minutes. He comes in. Hey, Grunt, how's the truck running? Everything going all right? No. He just goes, okay, what's wrong? Well, I was heading east down Kearney, just past Nashville, and I almost ate a Toyota. Like, oh my God, what happened? Well, as I said, I was driving east, and boom! There is a boom out from under the hood. She turns into engine. Dies. She turns into a rolling brick. Starts going right. Poor little Toyota in the lane next to me almost gets eaten. It gets clear. Get pulled over. Pop the hood. The entire inside is coated in oil and freaking fluids. So, not good. You can imagine his face. Oh my God. The entire office has stopped dead. Is everyone okay? He recovered after a second. Is everyone okay? Is everyone, yeah, everyone's fine. Especially since the truck's great. You just forgot the radio antenna. What? Truck's running great. It's beautiful. I decided to fuck with you. You forgot the radio antenna, so, we don't have radio. It keeps cutting out. Every time we go by a tall building or something, radio dies. Let's get you an antenna. About that time, his manager wheels out of his office, rolling chair, and just, get that man a fucking antenna. That was epic. And turns right in his chair and wheels back into his office. He got the brand new antenna ordered. I got it a couple days later, but he went and ordered the antenna. Went to his manager's office, got it approved, got it ordered. Get me a new one. Not going to track down the one they pulled off that's in storage. Getting me a new one, no cost. I was leaving out. We're leaving out. He was walking me out. It's like, sorry about that. I'm a troll, a bit of an asshole, nicest asshole you've ever met. I've worn that shirt around you before. He's like, yeah, you did. It's like, you doing okay? He's like, you've still got my heart going. It's like, oh, you'll remember me. We had a good laugh. But I'm an asshole. It was fun. It spread. My parents were in for my daughter's graduation. They were over at the new dealership where the service center's at, getting something fixed on their truck. And because it's where I do business, so that's where they went to get it taken care of. It was the right make and model and everything. So I walk over. Before I got over there, in the time it took him to get it approved, go get a brand new antenna order and everything, what I'd pulled had already spread across. And one of the new dealership, new car salesman guys, asked me to do it again with their manager, who had heard and knew it was, I had pranked my dealer, was like, what'd you do? And I just dropped into it and told it to him like I was telling it again, like it happened. And it's like, I trusted y'all. I was going east, and I went through the whole thing again, like I was telling it to him like I was telling it for the first time, or explaining it to a higher up manager to get this fixed. Oh, they all loved it. So they're gonna rib him about it. So I'm an arse. Feel free to tell me how much of an arse I am in the comments down below. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend. And remember, if there is something or someone important to you, matters in your life, then whether you choose to get up and out face to face with other people, or stay behind your keyboard, or just pick up the phone, call a friend or family member, let them know you're thinking about them, you care, and that they matter to someone. However you choose to do it, get involved, make a difference. But take care and stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt. Hope to catch you back next time. But for now, I'm out from here. Bye.